It always starts the same way. A lonely road, a dark sky, and the feeling that you're not alone. You glance in your rearview mirror. Nothing but darkness. But the longer you stare, the more certain you are that something is watching you. Then you see it. An owl, perched on a fence post. Massive. Its wings stretch unnaturally wide, and its eyes glow without reflecting light. You tell yourself it's just an animal. But then you pass another post. Same owl, same stare. You drive faster, heart pounding, but the owl keeps appearing. Closer, closer, until you hear it. A loud thud on your car roof. The sound of talons scraping against metal. By the time you reach a gas station, the sound is gone, but your car roof is covered in deep claw marks, and you're missing 3 hours of time. Locals will tell you exactly what you saw. Her name is Lechuza, and she already knows your name. In the border towns of Texas and northern Mexico, the name Lechuza is only spoken in whispers. She's not just a bird, she's a witch. According to legend, the Lechuza was once a powerful bruja, a woman who practiced dark magic. Some say she was killed by angry villagers. Others say she willingly sold her soul for power. Either way, she didn't stay dead. Instead, she transformed into a creature of vengeance, a monstrous owl with the face of an old woman. Her wings are wide enough to block out the moon. Her eyes pierce through the night like burning coals. And her voice sounds like your loved ones crying for help. The Lechuza doesn't always attack right away. Sometimes she waits. People say she whistles to lure her victims outside. The sound is faint, almost human, like a child calling for help. If you whistle back, even just once, you've invited her in. A man near Laredo claimed he heard whistling outside his window 3 nights in a row. On the 4th night, he went missing. His body was found 10 miles away, shredded like he'd been attacked by a massive bird. The only evidence left behind? A single blood-soaked feather. These aren't just old stories. People still see the Lechuza today. In 2017, a truck driver claimed a giant owl followed him for over an hour on a deserted highway. It would vanish, only to reappear ahead of him, closer each time. In 2021, a woman near Brownsville found claw marks on her front door after hearing scratching noises all night. She set up a camera, but the footage corrupted. Her dog disappeared the next day. And in 2023, a group of campers reported seeing a humanoid figure with wings watching them from the trees. They tried to leave, but their car wouldn't start. They were found wandering the desert 2 days later, dehydrated and delirious. They couldn't remember how they escaped, but they all had identical scratches on their backs, like talon marks. The Lechuza isn't just a monster. She's a curse. It said she targets people who disrespect the dead. If you mock an owl, laugh in a cemetery, or insult a local witch, you might wake up to find an owl watching you through the window, perched on a branch, staring, waiting. And once she chooses you, there's almost nothing you can do to stop her, unless you know the rituals. The old ways say there are only a few ways to keep the Lechuza away. Salt. Sprinkle salt across your doorways. It said witches can't cross it. Prayer. Recite the Lord's Prayer backward. It's believed to confuse her. Mockery. Strangely, some say cursing the Lechuza can drive her away, but it can also enrage her. The truth? Most people who see her don't live long enough to try. Where did the legend of the Lechuza come from? Some believe she's a twisted remnant of ancient Aztec beliefs. The Aztecs worship owls as messengers of death, and their underworld goddess, Mictecacitl, was often depicted with owl-like features. Others think she could be a tulpa, a creature made real by centuries of fear. Or maybe she's exactly what the legend says she is, a witch, still alive, still hunting. So, what do you do if you see a giant owl watching you from a tree? What if you hear a faint whistle outside your window? Or if you wake up to find long, deep scratches on your walls? Lock your doors. Turn off the lights. And whatever you do, don't whistle back. Because if you answer her call, she'll come, and she won't leave empty-handed. But that's what we do here. We open doors that should stay closed. Welcome to Cursed Archives, the forbidden vault of horror where every story comes with a price.